Hola! Welcome to my page. I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium. I am a tarot card reader. I am an oracle card reader. I am a pendulum reader. I am a root worker. I have an online store where I offer a variety of spiritual essentials where you can book your full tarot card readings with me, where you can purchase a spiritual bath to cleanse that negative energy out of your aura. You know, I have sage. I have the world famous 888 money oil for those of you who are like me, who like making money, a lot of it. This 888 money oil will definitely benefit you, okay? For those of you who are looking for love, I got my 528 love oil. So you could just really manifest. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help y'all manifest for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, okay? If that's what you're here for, I mean, yes. Hola, hello, Miss Denise. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, Witchy Bay Wednesday. What is going on? Where are you guys located? C-Boy says, help! What's going on? Where are you located? Where are you from? Come on and chat with me. And make sure that you're following me across all platforms at Miss Serenity Oasis. I am on Facebook. I am on Instagram. I am on Twitter. I hardly ever participate in Twitter, but please follow me. You never know. Things can change at any given moment. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Bigo. So if you see that I'm looking back and forth, that's because I'm currently live and I'm using different devices. I'm live on Bigo. Oh, I'm live on TikTok. Hello, TikTok. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the love. And I'm also live on Facebook and on YouTube. I just decided, you know what? Might as well kill like 4 birds at once. So that's just what I'm doing, okay? Who isn't here? Join this room. No, I don't want to join anyone's room. I mean, I'm in my own room already, so I don't know what's going on over here in Bigo land, but yeah, that's what we're doing over here. Anywho, how was your day today? Where are you guys located? Drop some pink hearts in the comment section to let me know that you can hear me okay. I do have my fan on also. Can you guys hear the fan? Are you able to hear me pretty good? Happy Wednesday. Did you guys have a wonderful Wednesday? I did. I have a good day every day. Your hair is so pretty. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. It's so funny because I was out earlier and I was running some errands and someone from my Facebook recognized me. She's like, aren't you the lady from Facebook? I'm like, yes, I am. She's like, I watch your Facebook. I'm like, oh, okay. What's your name? I forgot what she said her name was, but shout out to you. I love when I'm out and someone recognizes me and they actually say hello to me in person, because nothing is more annoying than somebody seeing you out in real life and then they inbox you and they're like, oh, hey, I just saw you, or I saw you earlier. Like, you could speak. Because if I see you and I recognize you, I'm going to speak. Okay? Trust me, I'm going to speak. I'm going to be like, aren't you such and such from Facebook? Oh, yes, I'm going to speak. You know, it's so funny because I have definitely ran into quite a few people from social media and a few people that quite a few people that recognize me, and it's just so funny every time it happens because it's always so unexpected. It's like, Miss Serenity, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. Who are you? You know. But I really, really, really appreciate when I see you guys out and you actually speak. People be like, oh, I didn't want to say anything to you because of what? I'm usually pretty friendly, except for when I'm in my moods and I don't want to talk to any humans. But when I don't want to talk to humans, I leave my house. I stay in. I love being in my home. It's just so peaceful here. Listen, your home should be your sanctuary. This is why you have to cleanse your home on a regular basis. Speaking of cleansing, let's just go ahead and light an incense, y'all. Let's just go ahead and light an incense. You know what? Yeah. I think I just destroyed this tablecloth. I have this velvet, a burgundy velvet tablecloth on my tarot table. This is where I sit on the balcony because I'm out on our balcony. And it's just so peaceful out here. I'm looking at this clock and I'm like, damn, is this what time it is? And I have this beautiful velvet tablecloth on my table that I do my tarot card readings. I call this my outside office because I love being out here. I love looking out at the water. You know, it's just extremely peaceful. And because this is a wraparound balcony, like, I like to be over here in my corner. This is the Serenity corner. It's filled with so much love and peace. Like, I love it. But, yeah, when I don't feel like being bothered by humans, I'll just stay home. So if you see me out in public, please feel free to speak. I'm usually friendly for the most part, you know. So Susan over on YouTube says hello. Hola, happy Wednesday. It's Women Crush Wednesday. Are you your own WCW? Are you really crushing on yourself? Because I really do be crushing on myself. I be like, girl, look at you, girl, you the shit, girl. Like, every time I elevate, and I'm not even just talking about looks, I'm talking about, like, just elevating and going through different phases in life and then making it out on the other side. Like, this human experience is something else, y'all. Like, for real. I know I'm not the only one that feel that way. Astro, oh, happy Wednesday. What shade is your lipstick? It's pretty. Thank you so very much. You know what? I'm gonna tell you right now. I got my little makeup bag, y'all. Hold on a second. And thank you so much for the compliment. Let me see if this is it. No, this is not good. Oh, this is it. I love this lipstick. Because, you know, this is my favorite color, pink. It's like, in this shade of pink, this is my favorite shade of pink. You know, if you ever have to choose to get me a gift and it comes in different shades of pink, please give me this shade of pink. I like hot pink, okay? All of that soft baby powder pink. I like bold, in your face, here I am, pink. So you see me. This color. Thank you. See, I'm the type of person, like, when it comes to, like, receiving gifts, I like to receive the gifts that I like. Okay, anywho, back to the shade of lipstick. So this is MAC. This is a MAC lipstick. And this shade is called... You know what? I had this for so long that the sticker is kind of like rubbing away or something. I can't tell, but I'm gonna find out. Just inbox me so that I can remember, and ask me what shade of lipstick this is so that I can remember, because if I forget when I get off alive, but I can't really tell at this moment, but I'll find out for you. But yeah, it's definitely a MAC lipstick. I have so many MAC lipsticks and I've never bought not even one of them. And the reason why is because I used to wear MAC makeup so much and buy so much of their products in my younger years. And you know, when you recycle the containers, I think when you took back like 6 containers, you get to get a free lipstick. So I used to take back like 20 to 30 containers at one time. So then I would get multiple lipsticks, and that was fun when they had that little program. I think they stopped it a couple of years ago, because the last time I asked, because I still have some containers, the last time I asked, they were like, oh, we don't do that anymore. And I'm like, really? That was fun. Like, it really made it exciting for those of us who really spent our money on that. You go trade in your containers that you're gonna have anyways and go get you a free lipstick. It definitely inspires you and encourages you to go and get your makeup from them, because it comes with some perks. And you know, as humans, we like perks. We like when things come with something extra, something beneficial. Hot pink, yes, hot pink is my color. That's the color I love. LaRonda says, I'm at work, so I'll be hopping on and off. Sounds good. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're having a lovely day at work. I hope that everything is going smoothly. All the doors are opening. Everything is happening in your favor. That you're laughing, smiling, and you're feeling butterflies and rainbows and sunshine all throughout your spirit while you're at work. That's what type of day I hope you're having. This is the team. Yes, this is Team Serenity. This is definitely the team. And if you're on this team, you're definitely on the right side. You're definitely on the right team. Went to court today. Ooh, how did court turn out for you today? I hope it went well. I always burn incense because I like to keep the energy around me flowing, and I like to cleanse the energy around me regularly, because as a spiritual advisor, I deal with so many spirits all day, all night. I'm always doing tarot card readings. Your ancestors are always walking through. Spirits are always around, and I have to make sure that my space and my home is purified and cleansed all throughout the day, so that this is a peaceful environment for us at the end of the day. No matter what type of energy I'm dealing with, I deal with a lot of low vibrational energy, so I have to make sure that my energy is cleansed. Anna wants to know, will I be a teacher this year? Ooh, we can definitely ask spirits, but you have to, you know, you gotta wait. You have to wait until I'm pulling cards. We gotta get some more people in here, so you have to share this live. Share this live once we get some more people in here. You know what? I can never see how many people I have on Facebook or on YouTube. So please be sure to comment. So I will be receiving SSI, disability, for mental health disability. Got you. The judge declared I am 5150. What is 5150? I don't know what that is. And you're getting 2 years back pay. Okay. Hi, Queen. Why the red eyes? Red eyes because I am so filled with love. Red eyes because I'm so passionate about life and what I do, and I'm so excited and I'm full of fire. You know, all of that kind of good stuff. And I believe in romance. And when I see red, I just think of just passion and romance and love and all of that kind of good stuff. Valentine's, you know. Now, I can't help what other humans see when they see red eyes. Most humans, your minds are automatically programmed. You've been programmed by the media, by society, by church, to think that the minute that you see red eyes, that it means something negative or it means something demonic. So I get it. When people be like, oh my God, you look like a demon. It's like, yes, you're programmed to say that. You're programmed to see that. You're programmed to believe that. Because when you see red, for some odd reason, the first thing you think about are demons. When I see red, the first thing I think about is love. Red roses. I love me some red lipstick. I love me some red nail polish. I love me some red nail polish. That's my shit. I always knew that I was gonna that's just me. I love it. So why not red eyes? You know why red eyes? Because while I'm on this planet Earth, I'm gonna continue to choose to do whatever makes me happy, no matter how crazy it looks to you. No matter how crazy it looks to you, I'm gonna continue to do what makes me happy on this planet, and I've always have done that, and this will not stop. Need your help? I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Why don't you come and get a full tarot card reading? You can do some spell work, summon up some spirits to come help on your behalf on whatever you may have going on. Yes, I do spell work. Yes, I throw roots. Yes, I do all of that. Come get you some spell work. However, I don't do spell work without you coming to have a full tarot card reading done by me first, okay? Don't inbox me and DM me and say, oh, how much do you charge for a love spell? I don't have one set price. I never will have one set price, maybe for protection spells, like general protection spells. But other than that, I'm not gonna have one set price because everyone has a different situation. And what your spell work may require is dependent upon the circumstances of your situation. So I like to pull cards. I like to consult with spirit, okay? Let me tell you something. And where my cards at? Where y'all at? Where are my cards hiding? Hold on a second. Oh, there they go. Huh? But listen, I like to pull cards. I like to consult with spirit because humans, y'all be lying. Y'all be making up all kind of stuff. You may come to me and say, oh my God, I need to do a separation spell because this woman is with my man. And come to find out the woman you're talking about is his wife that he's been married with for 20 years. I like to pull cards and I like to see what spirit says, what spirit shows me about your situation. Not only that, like y'all be trying to do spell work and going to people who tell you they could do spell work. The person that you're trying to do spell work against or on, you don't know what type of spiritual protection they have. Just like you're coming to me, they could be going to somebody as well. You don't know what people have going on. I need to see what we are up against. I need to see what's really going on. I need to see how I need to move. I'm a real spiritual advisor. I don't sit here and just be like, oh yeah, I could do this, I could do this, give me the money. No, I seriously break everything down for my clients. When it comes to me like doing spell work, I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. You may come to me and be like, I want an obsession spell. I want this man to be so obsessed with me. And I'm like, listen, we can do it. But if he come kicking your door down, kicking your door in, that has nothing to do with me. Call the police, don't call me, okay? Because it can get that serious. And sometimes it can get ugly. And it's not always as glamorous as y'all be wanting it to be when you want somebody to be obsessed with you. Let me tell you something. Without doing spell work, I've always had partners who were obsessed with me, stalkers, all of that type of stuff. Like, and I realized that I kept manifesting it. Beauty, hola, happy Wednesday. It's Witchy Bay Wednesday, and I'm Witchy Bay. Today's my day. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. Ooh, my piercing is itching and I shouldn't even be trying to scratch it. Thank you for the love and thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you. Why did you message me, Malik? Who is Malik? Hey, cuz. What's going on, Miss Keita? Keita says, hey, babes. I miss you. Loving the braids. I miss you, too. And I'm loving the energy. Like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. I love seeing all of your pictures and all of your progress. And that's just a beautiful thing to witness. So I'm proud of you, cuz. Very much proud of you. Miss Jaisha. Oh, happy Wednesday. I was going to say happy Sunday. You know what? Y'all don't understand. Like, I just be getting so confused with the days a lot of times. And I'm like, damn, is it because I don't work a 9-to-5 job and I haven't worked a 9-to-5 job in years that sometimes I just get confused with the days. And then it's like sometimes I'm so busy and I'm doing so much spell work, and days are passing by so fast, and I have to literally think before I say happy Wednesday. Just know that my brain works so quickly that I already told myself what day it was. Like, while I'm saying happy, my brain's like, what day is it? And it's like, oh, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yes, please sing the Wednesday song. Sure. Hold on a second. I got you. My tea is getting cold. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Woo! Oh, I couldn't even scream. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday. Yay! Another beautiful day. I don't think Wednesday gets enough credit. What's your favorite day of the week? My favorite day of the week is Saturdays and Mondays. I love Saturdays and Mondays, but I'm starting to love Sundays too. I'm starting to love Sundays. Astro says, now I am healed and getting blessed every week. Well, that is beautiful. I learned the lesson from my soulmate. Yeah, we're supposed to be living and learning on this planet. You know, there's some people that's just living, but they ain't learning. No matter at what age they are not learning. So sweet. Thank you for the lovely Wednesday song. You're so very welcome. You're welcome. Jasmine wants to know, is James manifesting me? Does it feel like James manifesting you? Do you feel like he's calling you with his energy? Are you paying attention? Is he wanting you? Are you thinking about him more? Is he on your mind? Apparently he must be, because you asking me about him, so he might be. But we can ask Spirit. Make sure you share this live. Okay, I'm obsessed. No spells required. I've never needed a spell to make anybody obsessed with me. I can do them, but I just never needed to use them. That's not a type of spell I would do for myself, like for real, for real. You know what type of spells that I love doing that are underrated, if you ask me? Is attraction spells. I love doing attraction spells. But see, the thing is that a lot of people come to me and they be wanting love spells and all this type of stuff, but attraction spells are so fun. Like, from my perspective, you just gotta be careful, because it'll be too much. Like, one day I made myself an attraction bath, and it was good. I mean, I was feeling so good afterwards. And then I promise you, like, everywhere I was going, it was like overwhelming, like bees on honey. Like, it was just crazy. And it got so bad that one of my neighbors tried to come, like, this is like when I was like living by myself, I was single. One of my neighbors tried to come into my apartment. Like, he was just like, I don't know if he was losing it or what, but I know it was the spell. That attraction spell was so strong. He's never even came at me sideways before, and he left with his wife, and it was just so fucking crazy, because he was like, oh, can I come? Like, he came to my door, and I'm like, yes. And he was like, oh, what you doing? He was like, can I come in? When did we start? We don't even talk. I say hi and bye to you. Can you come in? And what the fuck would you be coming in here for? You know, so it was just like, I was like, whoa. So it's fun. I love attraction spells. They're fun. I haven't done one in the last couple of months. But the last client that I did an attraction spell for, she's enjoying it. She's definitely enjoying all of the attention. See, my thing is that I never been the type of person who wanted that type of attention, but I always got it. Especially because I'm tall also, like, so I've always stood out. So overwhelmed for real. Yes, it can be extremely overwhelming. Magnetic energy too deep. Yes, and it doesn't help that I'm already a Scorpio, so I'm like, but see, this is the thing about it. Whenever I'm doing like certain spells and baths and things like that, I gotta test it out first. You know, like, I'm not the type of person that just be doing spell work and I don't know if it works. Like, I have to test it out on myself first. I have to test it out on people around me, all of that type of stuff. So I'll be like, let me see what Spirit's talking about. Spirit said mix these herbs with these herbs, do this and do that and do what? Okay, let me see what's gonna happen. Let me see. I'm from Louisiana. Ooh, what part of Louisiana? I hate being this popular. Wow. Liz says, I think something bad is happening. Well, what's happening, Liz? It's urgent. I was here yesterday. I need your help, like now. What's going on, Bigo? What are you guys up to? Thank you so much for the love, and thank you so much for the gifts. Don't forget to make sure you're following me. Derek, hola, happy Wednesday. Liz says, I think something bad is happening. What's happening, Liz? What do you think bad is happening? What's going on with you? Remember 2022? I do remember. I do remember. Crack Baby Astro is viral. Liz, what's going on with you? I'm still waiting. And if you see me looking back and forth, that's because I'm on multiple platforms on different devices. So why can't you help me, please? I can help you. You haven't even booked the reading yet, so I could tell you don't. I mean, do you really want the help? If you really want the help, then I will be seeing right now that you scheduled for a full tarot card reading, okay? And don't forget, make sure that you share this live. Oh my gosh, my hair just keeps getting all caught up. Make sure you share this live, follow my page, subscribe to my YouTube, all of that good stuff, okay? Thank you. I had to start this page for peace. Peace is good. Peace is needed. That's understandable. Trust me, them full tarots be exactly what one needs. I'm telling you, Spirit is gonna get deep and get your life together when you come and get a full tarot card reading with me. C-Boy says, I lost my dad. Oh, my condolences. Sending you some extra love. I'm in Nigeria. No work. I lost my dad. Well, I would say I hope that things get better for you, but they're only going to get as good as you can see them getting. Keep that in mind. But all the best wishes and all the love, and we, Team Serenity, we send our condolences to you and to your family. You need a job? Let me tell you something. You see this oil right here. What the fuck was that? It's a lot going on. Like, it's a spirit over there. Oh no, not that type of spirit, baby. Anywho, yeah, back to my oil. When you be seeing stuff, listen. My 888 money oil is for people with the same type of situation you have going on, that you're saying you need a job. Go right to the website and make an investment, a very small investment in this 888 oil, and use it to manifest whatever type of financial prosperity you're seeking. If you're seeking a job, then listen, before you even start filling out applications or going out to search for a job, you should be using this money oil. I use my money oil every single day. I really do. And there's so many different ways you can use it. Just go on our website, read the description, www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. If you are trying to manifest a new job, a better position in your job, if you have your own business, you're trying to call in more clientele, you like to gamble, you are looking to go and get a new car, you're trying to get a loan, whatever the situation is, financially, you should be using this 888 money oil. Like, y'all haven't seen my reviews? Go on my Facebook page. Go on my Facebook page, and then you'll understand why my oil is always selling out. You'll understand. Love is cool and all, but y'all need to start working on y'all finances for real. Everybody want to be in love, but everybody, what, you gonna be broke in love? Like, let's be real. Come on. That's why I love doing money spells. I love doing all kind of work, but money spells, I be like, yes, because I'm gonna do my money spell right along with yours. Every single time. Every time. We doing it. We in this together, okay? We both gonna be manifesting around here. And that's one thing about it. I love what I do for my clients, because of course I'm gonna want my clients to manifest money. My clients do good, I'm gonna do good, okay? So yeah, I go to bat for my clients. I do not play, especially with my protection spells. Like, don't fuck with my clients. I'm telling you, like, I do not play. Do not mess with my clients. When my clients get protection spells, just trust me. Yep. JMH, hola, happy Wednesday. I need the stock option contract to grab tomorrow. If I'm broke in love, the last thing on my, oh, if you're broke, love is the last thing on your mind. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, okay? I am trying to tell you. But am not close to where you are. Any amounts. Let me tell you something. I make all of my contributions and donations as spirit leads me to do so. Okay, I can tell you that much. Besides that, I cannot help you, okay? Spirit, when spirit moves me to make any type of contribution to anybody, then I do that. Other than that, this is not the place to be like, please send me some money, any amount. Listen, you should be sending me some money. And then on top of that, hold on a second, I need to move this back closer. And especially not no man, okay? Like, listen, this ain't that. I visit somewhere in Los Angeles that I didn't need to be. Well, I hope you got out of there when you realized that you didn't need to be there. Where did you visit? Where were you not supposed to be? See, my tarot cards, they must want to talk, because they jumping out tonight. Oh! I'm telling you, Spirit want to talk. Oh, by the way, testimonial, we found a place at the last minute. Literally move in tonight and tomorrow. Again, as always, Spirit was right. Listen, Spirit be coming through, okay? Spirit come through. That's why I'm like, listen, if you know Spirit says it's cool, it's cool. It is cool. Are you doing yes or no questions? Yes, I'm doing yes or no questions. We can ask Spirit some yes or no questions with my pendulum. And that is how we're starting off tonight. So we are going to use the pendulum to ask Spirit yes or no questions. And if you're just joining me, welcome to my page. Welcome to my channel. I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium, a tarot card reader, a pendulum reader, a root worker, all of that kind of good stuff. Let me see something, y'all. How are you? I'm doing amazing. How are you? I'm sitting over here playing with the lights. I'm doing amazing. How are you? Anywho, we're going to be using the pendulum to ask Spirit some yes or no questions as soon as oh, here it is. So if you're not sure or familiar with a pendulum is a tool that is used to communicate with Spirit, that Spirit can move in different directions to signify yes or no. So when it swings back and forth like this means yes. Spirit is ready tonight, okay? Please go back to your neutral position. And I hope you guys can see me on all platforms, so I'm just trying to stay like in a neutral position. Please show us what no means. So you see when it starts to swing counterclockwise, this means no. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to ask Spirit, am I currently wearing a white skirt? Spirit says yes, which I am for sure. Okay. Do I currently have pink nail polish on my nails? So you see when it swings back and forth, this means yes. Do I currently have blue lipstick on? So then when it starts to swing counterclockwise and Spirit starts to move it counterclockwise, this means no. Okay, can you show us yes again? So then it starts swinging back and forth. Okay, thank you. Can you stop? Please stop swinging the pendulum. Okay, can you go clockwise instead of counterclockwise? So we ask Spirit to go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. Okay, now can you go back and forth like you're saying yes? Okay, can you move the pendulum side to side instead? Like left to right? That's funny, I never asked you to do that before, but you see how Spirit moves the pendulum? Okay, now show us once again what yes means. So now you see it starts to swing back and forth now. Okay, show us one more time what no means. So when it starts to swing counterclockwise, this means no. Miss Butterfly, hola, happy Wednesday. Okay, so we're going to be asking Spirit some yes or no questions. Please, first and foremost, make sure you have followed my page. Make sure you have subscribed to my YouTube channel at Miss Serenity Oasis or either at Psychic Serenity. I'm going to learn my handles one day, okay? But as for today, just find me the best way you can. And don't forget to make sure you're sharing this live. After you have done that, please drop your question down below, and it has to be a yes or no question. I like your jewelry. Thank you so much, Naya. Greatly appreciate it. Akila says, will Anthony call me tonight? Let's see what Spirit says. Will Anthony call her tonight? Spirit says no. So Wambo wants to know, is Frank my soulmate? Let's see what Spirit says. Is Frank your soulmate? Spirit says no. Frank is not your soulmate. Kat wants to know, does Eva still miss our friendship? Let's see what Spirit says. Yes, Eva still misses your friendship. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so let's see. Will I face jail time? Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit says no. You will not face jail time. And thank you for the love. What's going on over here, Biko? You guys are quiet over here. Hola, happy Wednesday. You're very welcome. Is it over between me and Kay? Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit says no. Shakandra says amen. Yes. That's another thing that I do. I do a lot of court case work as well. So listen, some people hire lawyers and some people hire spiritual advisors and some hire both. Okay, I do a lot of court case work. I like doing court case work. It's fun. Okay. Will I get the job at Madrid? Okay, you want to know, will you get the job at Madrid for MSc? Spirit says no. Nadia. Oh, hey Nadia. Nadia says, beautiful Serenity. Miss seeing you, looking amazing as usual. Thank you so much. I was like, yeah, I came on live yesterday because I was like, I haven't been on live since forever. Let me go and see what's going on live. Yes, Derek says, I'm a witness facing 20 plus years and I'm still here. I'm trying to tell you, I be doing my court case. Oh, I love a challenge. Don't play with me and don't play with my spirits, baby. You think somebody going down, not when they got psychic serenity on their side, okay? Derek is a witness. You know, I don't call people out. They will have to volunteer that information themselves, but yes. Ebony, hola. Hello, Ebony. Happy Wednesday. How are you? Lovely, I hope. How much do you charge for court cases? It really depends on the situation. It depends on the circumstances. No, there's never going to be two spells that are going to ever be the exact same price because everybody has different situations. Some people's situations may be more difficult than others. Some may take longer. Some may need different offerings. Some may need me to buy more things. So it just really depends on what you have going on. And that's why all of my clients have to come get a full tarot card reading before I do any spell work for you. Because I need to see what's going on. Sometimes people think they need spell work and you may not even need any spell work. So it may be something that you can handle yourself spiritually and then I can just guide you on what to do, or it just depends on what Spirit says during our reading. You know? So it just depends. One thing about me, when it comes to anything in life, I love having spiritual backup. You know, like I love knowing that I have a spiritual team that's going to come to bat for me whenever I need to summon them for whatever purpose. So So make sure y'all stay spiritually protected. And then when you have situations, always include your spirit team in whatever the solution is. I love the jewelry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. You can call me out because I have sure been calling you. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for all of the love. Greatly appreciate it. Listen, I'm going to pause this and I'm going to be right back. Let me see if I can even do that over here. I'll take care of Beagle in a minute. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me see. I gotta get back on live on Vivo. Hola! Happy Wednesday. Ow. I have to leave my piercing alone. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. I got disconnected from Vigo. Katia, what is your question? Nadia, you would like for me to pull a card for you? Got you, Nadia. Sure will. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Thank you for the love, Blue. Happy Wednesday. Don't forget to share this live. Don't forget to make sure you guys are following me. You know, I'm still getting used to Vigo, but I've been having fun over here so far. I've been having fun. That's one thing about me. I love having fun with everything I do. So don't forget to make sure that you guys are following my page. Don't forget to make sure you have shared my live. And then you can ask a question. Do anyone know I have gifts and powers? Ebony says, thank you, because I did a cow tongue, but I've been in my head about it because I've never been in this situation before. So I'm going to book a reading when I get paid. Okay, sounds like a plan. I will be here. www.missserenityoasis.shop. Mike Wick. Oh, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so let's pull a card for Nadia. Let's see what Spirit wants Nadia to know. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know, Nadia. Ooh, Spirit says happiness is coming. You know what? You're not going hard enough for your own future. This is what Spirit is saying. See, the thing is that like you keep in your mind wanting a certain type of life. Like, answer this question, Nadia. Have you been like planning in your mind like your life, where you like you kind of see what type of life you want, but Spirit is like, but you're not really feeling it though, and that's the problem. Like, it's right there, you can manifest it, but it's like you have to more than just see it. You have to feel that. You have to feel that energy. So this is what Spirit is saying. I'm still here. Well, I'm happy that you're still here. But yes, you got to put more energy into manifesting the life that you would like to create for yourself. A lot of times people be like, I'm manifesting. Okay, listen. You could be manifesting wrong. Just because you say something, when you don't have any energy behind that, that is what's going to help you attract and manifest whatever outcome you're seeking. I'm telling you. Thank you guys for the love, and thank you for the gifts. I love getting gifts. Gifts are my love language. They truly, truly are. Did my question send? I'm not really sure. It's pretty much like as I see it, you know, as I see your comment. But I'm not really sure. What was your question? Okay, so Astro wants to know, do anyone know that I have gifts and powers? Let's see what Spirit says. We're going to use the pendulum since this is a yes or no question. And if you have yes or no questions, please feel free to drop them below. Remember, it's one question per person or one card pull per person. So does anyone know Astro has gifts and powers? Spirit says yes. Okay, so Katia wants to know, is me and Evangeline's story really over? Spirit says no. Spirit says no. Okay, let's see. Thank you for the love. What is this? I don't even know what this is about. Thank you. You're so very welcome. Thank you guys for the love. It is such a peaceful night. I will lend them to you. No, you don't have to lend me anything. I got my own gifts and powers. I don't need to be loaned anything. Anything that I'm meant to have, I already have. Spirit has already opened those doors for me. I've had my own gifts and powers since the day I entered this planet. So I'm good to go. I have everything I need. Everyone, we all have everything we need is already within us. You just have to realize that. I've realized that a long time ago. So I don't need to borrow nothing from anyone. Whatever is yours is for you. Keep it for you. Real simple. Because I am good, okay? But thank you for the offer. I think that's very sweet of you. Very kind to want to share. Most people aren't that generous. Most humans. But you're not really a human either, so I'm sure you get where I'm coming from. Anywho, welcome to my page. And if you weren't new here, I am Psychic Serenity. I am a psychic medium, a tarot card reader, a pendulum reader, a root worker, all that kind of good stuff. Okay, so Miss Butterfly says, I want a card pull. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Let me ask you a question. Like, lately, have you been feeling like either like a little bit lonely or like you wish you had someone to like really talk to like that or anything of that nature? Like, have you been feeling that way lately, Miss Butterfly? Let me know. You said yes, very lonely. Okay, because Spirit is showing me that. Hold on a second. Spirit is definitely showing me that. Why don't you ask your spirit team to help you manifest, like, let's say like a soul sister, you know, someone who you can hang out with that is very understanding, you know, of who you are and vice versa. Someone that you really click with, you know, that you can relate to, that they can really be there for you in the way that you want them to. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you so much for all of the love. But yeah, ask your spirit team to bring, you know, a person that is fit for that position in your life currently, okay? And not anything romantic, not any one romantic. This is supposed to be like a soul sister connection, not, oh, I met this guy and this might be the person Spirit is talking about and we trying, no. You know, maybe start attending like, you know, different events where they have women that may be interested in the same things that you're interested in, whatever type of hobbies you have. That's why it's important also to have hobbies and things that you do that you enjoy doing, and then you can probably find different groups, circles of women that are interested in the same things you're interested in. And you know, sometimes we ask Spirit to bring us these people as well, but then we still stand inside of our house and we're not really going out in a place where we can actually meet people and connect with them. So yeah, Jenna says, hi, I'm new, just subscribed. Thank you, Jenna. Is there a list for free readings, or do we just post our question? Yes, you can post your question in the comments. Thank you so much for subscribing. Make sure you share this live, and you can just post your question. If you have a yes or no question, I'll use my pendulum. You say you're going to events. Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the roses. I love roses, especially white roses. They're so beautiful. I just had the most gorgeous white roses and they lasted so long. Hell, I'm new here. Can you add me in the list? Yes, ask your question down below. Okay, let me see. Hi, I'm an international student in Milan here. I want to secure my future. When will I secure a permanent job? In which European country holds the best opportunities? You can only ask one question. So which would you prefer to know? Would you prefer to know when will you secure a permanent job? Or would you prefer to know which country holds the best opportunities for you? May I ask what is to come within my relationship with my boyfriend, Zach? We've been dating almost 7 months. Let's see what Spirit says. Let's see what Spirit says. So before we even go any further with asking any questions to Spirit, I just want to tell you guys that don't ask questions that you really don't want the answer to. Just don't, because then you're going to be mad at me. And I'm just the messenger. I'm just the person in the middle that's telling you what Spirit says. You may not always get the answer that you want, but it is the answer that you need. Trust me, you'll be coming back like, oh, Miss Serenity, you told me. Yeah, Spirit told you. So please make sure that when you're asking questions, you truly want the answer, because it may not be the answer that you want to hear, but it will be Spirit revealing the truth, okay? Also, keep in mind, readings are energy. Energy can change. So if Spirit is showing you one thing and you're like, well, I don't like that Spirit is saying this is going to be the outcome, we need to change this outcome, we can always do that. That's why it's good to get readings, because it keeps you 10 steps ahead in life. You already see what's coming. You have to remember, we are working with spirits, beings, entities that they see what's coming before we can physically. Okay, so they can show us what's coming so you can avoid all the bullshit, and all the good shit that's coming, you can get prepared for it mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, however you gotta get prepared. Okay, so yes, with that being said, let's go ahead and pull some cards. Now, I'm not going in any particular order. I was next. There's no such thing as next. When I look at the screen, if Spirit says this is the one and it's in my face, then that's just what it is. If I do not acknowledge your question or your comment, then more than likely I did not see it. So you can ask it again, but don't go crazy reposting the same question, because then I will have to disable you from the chat or block you from my page, because then you're doing too much, okay? And please do not rush me. I'm the type of person, I do not like to be rushed. Divine timing is always on my side. Yeah, my time is very valuable and I won't spend my time being rushed, especially when this is not an even energy exchange. I'm here giving you my energy, my time, you know, and rushing me to give you something that is of value to me, to give it to you for free, and I'm being rushed, like, hey, can you start doing readings? Hey, this is my show. Welcome to my page. I make the rules over here. I'm on Spirit's time, okay? That's what I'm here for. So thank you so much for the love. Let's see what's going on. Jenna says, yes, I love readings because of that too. Yes, listen. You stay ahead of the game. You already see what's coming. You already see the snakes in the grass. All of that. Spirit gives you confirmation. Listen, myself personally, I started getting tarot card readings when I was like 17 years old. I was like, okay. I met my godmother. She was the last reader I ever went to because my godmother, she's the only one who, once I met her, that's just how loyal I am. I'm a Scorpio, so it's like when I meet someone that is on point, I don't need to go hop around and go to A and B and C and D. Whatever the one that I know is on point tells me, even if I don't want to hear it, I know it's what it is. And I don't need to go there, here, everywhere. I don't shop around for better prices and all that kind of stuff. When it comes to getting a spiritual advisor, y'all like to just go jumping around from this one to that one to the next one because you want to hear what you want to hear. You should not be doing that. Trust me on this. And then y'all wonder why y'all energy be so messed up, and because you just got everybody just dabbling in your energetic field. That's why. You got this person pulling from your energy. You got that person pulling from your energy. You got a lot going on. You know, and not all of them are very positive people. So it's like, yeah, no. Can I ask a question? Yes. What is your question? What's your question? I'm so excited. I found the channel today. Excited to see what you see. And yes, I started getting into them when I was that age too. The tree I talked to, does it have any messages for me? Ooh, that's a good question. Trees always have messages and they are so wise. Yes, Spirit is saying that you need to stay strong. You need to stay strong. Let me ask you a question. Have you been feeling like either kind of down lately or sad or depressed or anything of that nature, or crying, or you know how like when you get by yourself and it's like when the mask come off that you show everybody that true feeling on the inside, it's like a lot of sadness around you for some reason. Let me know if that's how you've been feeling. I have been a little emotional lately. It's okay to let it out. You just have to let it out and get it out. But yes, the spirit of that tree is saying that you have to be strong. You have to pull it together. And then also Spirit is saying you have to get it together like mentally as well. I don't know if it's like inside of your mind feels very chaotic lately. You need to cleanse yourself. You definitely need a spiritual bath. You need to cleanse yourself. You need to release. It's like a dark cloud that's over you, and I hate that. I don't like that. So you should get a 3-day cleansing bath off of my website. Just go and read the description and see if you're drawn to it, then get it for sure. And if you have any questions about it, then inbox me or DM me. But the website is www.missserenityoasis.shop. Somebody please put that in to my chat. Are my dreams trying to tell me something? Let me tell you something about dreams. Dreams are usually, most certainly, trying to tell you something, because dreams are not really dreams. Dreams are literally reality on a whole nother realm, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Do not get me started on this topic. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like, can I get an amen? dreams are not really dreams for real. Like, don't even get me started on that topic. Like, this is really happening. Like, I wake up every day drained because of what happened in my dreams. Like, we are traveling to different realms when the body is asleep. The spirit never sleeps. The spirit does not need rest. It's the body, the mind. But energetically, we are traveling to different realms. It's really going down. I wake up physically exhausted because of what happens on the realms that I travel to when my body is asleep. Like, my spirit just be, I'd be like, please. I wake up so tired. I seriously, I woke up late today because of that. Y'all don't understand. Don't get me started. Like, it's always an adventure. Every time at night, I'm like, oh, here I go. I'm going on a whole nother adventure. That's why I like to be so chill and when I get back on earth. Because when my spirit travels at night, y'all don't understand. It be going down. Like, so when I come back over here and my spirit comes back to the earthly plane, I'm physically tired as hell. Even though my body been at rest. Don't get me started, y'all. Like, I just get so mad about that sometimes. Do that happen to y'all? Serious question. My dream showed me a man down in the woods and he was trying to do witchcraft on scent for my sister. Listen, well, you better start paying attention and open your eyes. That's what you better start doing. Sent from your sister. You know who your sister is. A lot of times we be in denial about family members and we don't want to believe that they are who they are. But I'm going to tell y'all like this. One thing about a family member, that's still a human. They can still be jealous of you. They can still be hateful. They can still wish bad on you. They can be envious. They can be looking at you with the evil eye because that's just who they are as a person. And their jealousy is not going to discriminate. Their jealousy is not going to say, oh, that's my sister. I shouldn't be jealous of her, but I could be jealous of this one. No. And you said, because I think she's jealous of me. That's exactly why Spirit is saying, what Spirit is saying. I'm not just saying this for no reason. I'm saying this because this is what you need to hear, okay? Trust me. Can I ask my question? Drop your question in the comment. Just please keep in mind and remember it's just one question or one card pull per person. After that, you can feel free to book a full tarot card session on the website. We could one-on-one session for a full hour or 30 minutes of my time, undivided, all to you. I'll pull some cards. We'll see what Spirit says. We'll see which one of your ancestors show up, which one of your loved ones on the other side wants to come through. And we just let Spirit get all in your business. Yes, you guys don't have to ask. Can you ask your one question? You just type it in the comments, and when I see it, then, you know, I got you. Miss Butterfly says, hell yeah, that's why I don't deal with certain people. You gotta be careful dealing with these humans. Oh my God, so fun. You have a website. You're a medium too. Yes, I am a medium for sure. I am a psychic medium. I read tarot cards. Honestly, I don't even need no cards. Spirit was just going talking. But yes, I am a tarot card reader. I'm an oracle card reader. All of that good stuff. And I do have a website. It's www.MissSerenityoasis.shop. S-H-O-P. www.MissSerenityoasis.shop. You could book your session on my website. You can get you some love oil when you're trying to manifest love. You can get you some money oil. This is what y'all need to be getting for real. Manifest you some money. For the love of money. Or you can get both. Manifest both. Me and my client was just laughing about that and talking about that. She was like, girl, I'm so happy I mixed that love oil with the money oil and found my husband. We were just cracking up talking about that. Do you help with court cases? Absolutely. Most definitely. I actually have a video on my Facebook page of a client who was just facing over 20 years in prison, who got off without seeing one day inside the prison, okay? I just have a whole video. I think I put it on my TikTok too. I don't know, just go back through my page. Look at my reviews. I have a lot of reviews on Facebook. But yes, I'm a psychic medium. I do spell work. I do different rituals. I help with all types of situations. I do court case, personal relationships, love spells, any type of career, finance spells, reversal spells, hex removal, you know, whatever we need to do. Whatever you seek, and more than likely I got a spell for that. Wow, that's so cool. Thank you so much. But listen, I'll be here when y'all ready. I will be here when you are ready. Where are you guys located? Where are you guys at? I be talking to people all over the world, and I love it. I really, really do. I love being able to connect with you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for joining me. Can I send you a private message? Yes, please feel free to send me a private message if it is pertaining to any of my services or my products, if you have any questions about those things. Millionaire Man 007. Oh, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. What's going on over here, Bigo? What y'all up to? Y'all just watching me? Let me look at the chat. Let me see what's going on. What am I over here missing, y'all? Hold on a second. I'm trying to see what I'm missing over here. Oh, please feel free. Yes, you can ask your question. You can ask your question. Thank you for the love. Thank you guys for the love, and thank you for the gifts. I was like, you know what? I want to go live tonight on all platforms, but I'm like, this is just gonna have to be like at one damn time. So that's why I'm looking back and forth, because I'm on different social media platforms on different devices. I am amazing. See, I love to hear that. I'm so happy to hear that you're doing amazing. I love that type of energy. My question is, when is over? What do you mean by that? When is over? Is when is over. I don't understand the question. Can you rephrase it? Can you rephrase your question? I don't understand the question. How many platforms are you live on? I am live on 4 different platforms. I'm live on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and Bigo. So, yes. I just have something going on with court. I was just wondering when this case will be over. Oh, when the case will be over. Let me tell you, one thing I can tell you is that I cannot give you a specific time, but we can see if it looks like it's going to be a while or if it's going to be soon. But I'm not going to be like, oh, it's going to be over in October. Let's just see what Spirit says as far as the length is concerned. Is this something you're going to continuously go through? Give me just a moment. Okay, so let's see what Spirit says. Hold on a second. Ooh, that's a lot. A lot of what? Okay, Spirit is saying that it definitely looks like it's gonna drag along, is what Spirit is saying. It doesn't look like this is something that's gonna be over really soon. But Spirit is saying that may actually work out in your favor. So just trust the process. And yeah, it looks like you definitely, it's not something that's going to be over as soon as you would want it to be over. I can tell you that much. That's for sure. I need you to do some stuff for me. I'm down. I am down. Let me know what you need me to do. And I got you, okay? Trust me. That's definitely an area that I'm very well experienced in. Okay? Okay, so Jenna says, my question, what is to come next with my boyfriend, Zach, in our relationship? We've been dating for almost 7 months. I'm a Virgo. He's a Gemini. I want to get the tea. Let's see what Spirit says. You know what? You did ask that question before, and I meant to answer it, but I went to talking, and I distracted myself. So my apologies. What's going on with you, Zach? After 7 months. Let's come next. I see you guys being together for a while. I can tell you that much. I like this relationship. I think the two of you work well together. You just it's just gonna be like any relationship, like a learning curve, but it feels good. It really does feel good. Spirit is saying don't rush anything, because I don't know why in my mind it's like Spirit is showing me like you either rushing or wanting it to just, you want to just jump forward, but yeah, I do see the two of you working very well together. And I see you living together also. I see the two of you living together. I don't know if you already are, because the way some people move nowadays, you might be. But I see the two of you living together. We've been trying to take things slow, but yeah, I tend to rush. So it's like, this is new for me. Oh my God, we've been planning living together next year, actually. Okay, I see that. I really do see that. It's going to be nice. It's really going to be nice, because you know what it feels like, the two of you? It feels like finally both of you have someone that's truly there for you. And both of you have genuine intentions for one another. So that's a good thing too. And I'm happy to be able to say this, because I'm not able to say this that often. But when I am, I'm like, okay, listen, get you some 528 love oil and really lock it in. But I like the two of you together. You work well together is what Spirit is saying. And the two of you complement one another as well. This is what Spirit is saying. So I like that. Okay. If you want to go real deep, then come get a full love reading. Come get a full love reading. But it feels good. It really feels good. And I like the way that it looks like it's flowing. I really love him, and I can see with his actions, he seems to really love me too. Yes, because actions speak louder than words. Say it with me, ladies. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. I get so sick and tired of when I'm doing tarot card readings and my clients be like, I'm like, okay, well, Spirit is telling me that he's X, Y, and Z. I pull a card, and Spirit is like, Spirit is telling me he's a liar. Oh, but he told me X, Y, and Z. Spirit is saying this man is not going to take you serious. He's not going to be committed to you. Oh, well, listen, I don't care about what he told you. Like, women be like, but he told me. I don't care what he told you. He told me he was at his mama's house. Spirit is saying he is lying. What he told you. Oh, he told me that he was going to treat me like a queen, and he told me he was going to take care of me. He could tell you whatever. I have to remind my clients, I can tell you that I'm going to give you $10,000 next week. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. So don't tell me what no man told you. Don't even tell me what a human told you, because these humans be lying. They lie. They manipulate. Don't fall for it. Susan says, will Brian and I reconcile, or is it over? We're going to use the pendulum and we're going to ask Spirit, will Susan and Brian reconcile? Spirit says, yes, you will. It's going to take some time, though, it looks like. It looks like there's a lot of hurt in there, but Spirit is saying that you will. I do reconciliation spells too, honey. I bring Brian right on back around, okay? Right back around. Please ask Spirit. Yes, Spirit says that you are going to reconcile. Come get a reconciliation spell. Let's get that energy moving. We'll have Brian back at your door. I broke up with him because I felt suspicious. So you just felt suspicious and was like, you know what? I don't even like this feeling. I'm done. And now you want to reconcile? So were you right about your suspicions? You said no, he canceled a date and left me hanging. Oh, you broke up with him because he canceled a date and he left you hanging. Jenna says, girl, no, you got to communicate before you just dump him. See, that actually tells you a lot about yourself. When you're at the point where you're like, you know what, I feel suspicious, so I'm just going to run immediately. That's not necessarily a bad thing if you're following your intuition. However, if you are paranoid or you have PTSD from all the liars you dealt with in the past, then it may be a red flag on your end, because it's like, I am that paranoid, or I have severe PTSD from all the hurt and pain that I was caused in the past. I shouldn't even be dating. Now, if it's your intuition and you know that for a fact, for real, cool. Run, quick, fast, in a hurry. But if you're just like, oh, you know, holding the past, holding on to the past, those feelings, that hurt, the emotions, you know, I'm just saying, okay, 2 occasions, I get it, but maybe like talk to him before just dumping him, because it's clear you still care, you want to reconcile. I think just tell him it bothered you that he canceled. Okay, question, how long have you known this person? Let's start there. We can start there, because I'm just very curious. And then I'm gonna tell you if you need to communicate or not, okay? Because if you sit here and you tell me this was a first date and they left you hanging, nah, you don't need to ask them nothing. You need to run. If this was the first date and they didn't even have the common courtesy to cancel and you showed up and they didn't, oh, they knew what they were doing, okay? You said 10 or 11 months together. Okay, well, in that case, if you have been dating them for 10 or 11 months and they left you hanging, then you should probably see if they were okay. And if they were, and they're like, oh, I just forgot, then it's like, damn, now you're trying me, okay? Because it's like, hold on. And that makes me feel like that's not the only reason why you were like, you know what? It had to be more than that. Like, it had to be like, you ain't even worth it. dropping you at the drop of a dime. One of them type of situations. But yes, it feels so good. I spoke to him, but he seems not to try hard to talk it out. He let me go like nothing, but he comes back all the time, on and off. Y'all just love letting these people come back on and off. Like, stop letting people come in and out of your life like a revolving door. Like, they can come back whenever the hell they want to. Like, no, nobody just should not be able to come in and out your life like that. If they out, they out. That's it. You can't get back in the club. The privilege is revoked. Stop entertaining these people. That's why they feel like they got it like that. That's why they do that to y'all, because y'all allow it to happen. They know they can do that. They know for a fact they can come and go as they please. They can be inconsistent. Whenever they come back around, here you are opening the doors for them again. Stop doing that. That means that you don't even have any self-worth. Like, you don't even look at yourself like you are worth more than that. You look at yourself like you could just settle for somebody coming back around. Why can't you settle for somebody that's just going to be consistent from the start, for real? That's how you know somebody is truly interested in you, is when they are consistent, or either they want something from you. You better be careful either way. But what I'm saying is, like, at least let the consistency be one sign. Because if they're lacking consistency, they're not really interested. All these excuses and, oh, they busy. It ain't that much time in the world for somebody to text you and be like, just thinking about you. I think that take about 5 seconds. Just thinking about you. Have a good day. They can't even do that. And these are the type of people y'all be around here going crazy about. Please, okay? Stop. Susan says, real talk. That's why I broke up with him and haven't contacted him since July the 10th. Yeah, my boyfriend has been so consistent every weekend since we started dating. January 10th, he's made plans for us every weekend. It's the healthiest relationship I've been in. What a beautiful feeling. What a beautiful feeling. I'm happy for you. I love that. There's nothing like a healthy relationship where the two of you spend time together. And I don't mean while you're sitting in the same room and both of you are on your devices scrolling social media separately and just laughing at entertainment from other people instead of entertaining one another. You know what I do not like about this human experience nowadays? It's like everyone is just so wrapped up in social media that they forget to be present in real life. And I hate that. Like, you go to clubs, nobody's dancing anymore. Everyone is there like, oh yeah, I'm in a club, but they not really having fun. And then when they put their phones down, they looking around, they're not dancing. I miss just old school days. You go to a party, it's no phones out. Everybody just dancing and having a good time, for real. Like, feeling the music, feeling the vibe. I think my generation was the last generation of people going out and having fun and dancing and just having a good time without it really being all about social media. Nowadays, you can't even be present with your own family and friends. You go to dinner and they want to be scrolling social media. I find it so disrespectful when I'm trying to spend time with someone, like quality time, and they want to be on their phones like this. Especially if it's someone like, let's say one of my sisters who live out of town, and it's like, please do not come around me and get on social media. You could do that on your personal time. I don't get to see you face to face enough for you to be sitting here with me in my presence scrolling through social media. I want all of your energy, all of your attention. Like, it just really sucks, that human interaction. It feels so. And then a lot of people now, they're so used to being on social media and talking so much shit on social media, but they're very awkward in real life. And it's not the people that come on live and show their actual personalities. It's the ones that really just hide behind like messages, or they may be funny with the stuff that they post and with the things they comment, but those are things that they would never say in real life for real. See, then you got people like me. Like, I'm just really the same way in real life. How you see me post, that's literally my personality for real. A lot of these people, they be having a personality on social media, but then in real life, it's just like they're very either like reserved or shy maybe, or to themselves, or just quiet. They can't really hold a conversation for real. They just used to commenting back and forth. But in real life, they really have no personality. That's just how it be sometimes. And the fact that you picked up on us living together when we talked about that just last week, you're so accurate, girl. Laugh out loud. Ooh, time to start thinking about how you're gonna decorate. Okay. Like, what color is the bedroom gonna be? Like, start picking out comforter sets and just scrolling, you know, just doing a little window shopping, getting prepared to manifest everything that you want with this person, because the energy feels good between the two of you. So yes, I'm happy to see that. I'm very happy to see that. Badass energy. Susan, are you replying to whatever I was just talking about? I already forgot what I was talking about. I'm telling you, like, when I channel spirit, it just, I don't even remember what I just said 5 minutes ago. That's how it is sometimes. Hi, Krista. Krista's here. Y'all know she's not going to come on camera. All she's going to do is try to fight the camera, because she does not. Krista, please don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you so much. I am actually not doing any spell work tonight. Once I get off of live, the rest of the night is for me. I'm gonna go, listen, after I take a shower and go lay down, I'm gonna get prepared for a whole nother mission. I'm telling y'all, dreams are not dreams. When I close my eyes and my physical body goes to sleep, my spirit is going on a whole nother mission tonight. Like, I'm gonna just get prepared. I've always had some very strange experiences when it was time to go to sleep. My whole life, since childhood, like literally outer body experiences, just demons. I mean, all kind of stuff. All kind of entities, beings, since I was a little girl. Like, it was always a freaking adventure going to sleep. Now here we are again. I just be waking up drained, exhausted. I've been waking up so early every morning, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. So I say a prayer every morning. Yeah, I could relate to the waking up part too. Usually between 3 to 4 witching hours if I'm asleep. But yeah, you know, tonight when I lay in bed, I'm probably gonna watch, you know how the Disney Plus channel has National Geographic, and then they have like the animals, like the whales and the dolphins. I love watching that type of stuff. It's either between that or serial killer murder documentaries, and I think I'm just not gonna watch that tonight. Aw, you guys are so sweet. I love when you guys are very kind to one another, as we should be. Will I get my college admission this year? Krista, please get off of this tripod. She just comes over here. Excuse me. Thank you. Will I get my college admissions this year? Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit says yes. Spirit says yes. That's a big yes. I'm always up with the roosters. Bright and early. Are you up before the sun is up? You're greeting the sun. Like, finally, rise and shine. Yes. Do you go to bed early? So when you wake up, it's dark, so you're up before the sun. So you really up with the roosters. But do you go to bed early? You said it depends on your body. Got you. Will Waleed and I have a romantic connection soon? Let's see what Spirit says. Okay, will they have a, what did she say, a romantic connection? Yes, a romantic connection soon. Spirit says yes, you will. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Spirit says yes. And if you want to go deeper and you really want to know, and if you want to have a romantic connection soon, then you get some of my 528 love oil. Krista came to get her some love. She's over here like tapping me like. Krista, stop. Don't do that. Is Jess gonna ask me out on a date? Jessie. Okay, so you want to know if Jessie's gonna ask you out on a date. Let's see what Spirit says. Spirit says no. You better use some of my 528 love oil and manifest it. Simple. I hope y'all know that you could really make anything happen in your life that you want to happen. In your love life, financially. I don't care how messed up things may feel right now. Trust me, I done been there. I done been to the bottom of the barrel of life, okay? To the point where I wanted to exit stage left of life, okay? I already know how all of that feels. But the thing is that I chose not to stay down there. You cannot let depression beat you up. You cannot let anxiety beat you up and beat you down. Listen, all you have to do is being able to see yourself in a way better position. And that's just where it starts at. Once you are able to really envision yourself out of that situation, like, damn, I really see myself doing better. You know what? I ain't even worried about it. I know I'm coming out of this. I already came out of everything else. So what made me think I can't come out of this? Like, just think about how life works. If everything has always worked out for you, what makes you think that whatever situation you in right now won't work out? You already done survived everything else. You done survived everything else. You think you can't survive this? Like, come on, you're gonna get through it. But you have to be able to see that. You have to be able to see yourself feeling better. You know, you may be depressed right now, but you have to be like, you know what? 5 years from now, I'm gonna be in a really good mood. This is not gonna last forever. Hell no. Like, it really ain't. So start imagining, like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna be so much stronger 5 years from now. I can already see it. I can feel it. It's gonna feel good. You know, just start envisioning that version of you, the best version of you, the better version of you. That's where it's gonna start at. That's where you start when it comes to manifesting anything. You have to be able to see it like it's now. Live it as if it's in the presence, like you really feel it. So yes. Okay. If Connie didn't cancel their date, would things have progressed with my man before we were official? He says he only asked her out because he was insecure with us. Okay, so Mindy, thank you so much for subscribing. So Mindy, you want to know if Connie didn't cancel their date, would things have progressed? Oh, why do us women do this to our emotions and torment our own minds? I'm just going to be honest with you. We're going to ask Spirit because you want to know. But what I want to know is, what does it even matter? Because you know what? It didn't even happen that way, because that means that it wasn't even meant to happen that way. So why would you put these scenarios in your own mind that didn't occur? You want to know if she did not cancel the date with your man, if they would have progressed instead of you and him progressing, or what. See, it didn't happen that way though. She canceled that date because it wasn't supposed to happen that way. Now you're putting a scenario out there and you want to know about a scenario that didn't even occur so you can make yourself mad. And I don't want you to do that. Like all that, what if, it would have, okay, but it didn't. It didn't. You get one free question, and that's the question you really want to know the answer to. I mean, I can tell you the answer if you want to know the answer. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, let me know. You could rephrase the question. You could ask another question, or you could ask the same question and we could ask Spirit. But I'm just like, why we doing that? Why? Why do you want to do that? That's just what I'm asking. Okay, can I change it? Yes, let's change it. Let's change it. Let's see what else. Let's see what else we gonna ask Spirit. It just hurts so badly. It hurts badly, but let me tell you something. If you're gonna continue to deal with this person, then you're gonna really have to let that go. Just for your own sanity and for your own peace of mind. Because when we holding on to that hurt that someone else caused us, it starts to drain us down. And especially if we continue to deal with the person, because the more we look at them and be around them, the more we're going to think about how much we are hurting. And if they hurt us that badly, then we don't need to be giving them any second chances if you are still suffering from the hurt that they have caused you. Because when you look at them, you think about the hurt, you know, whenever something reminds you of it, it still hurts. It's still hurting because you're not over it, and you know, you're gonna have to push through that, get through that if you plan on dealing with the person. You said, knowing we were supposedly exclusive, the thought I would be going off with someone else as well, so he retaliated apparently. Okay, well listen, if this is something he did in the past and you still gonna be with him right now, you're gonna have to release that. You're gonna have to take that to the ocean and give it to the sea. Like, I didn't even find out until like a month later when we were officially boyfriend and girlfriend. But I don't know, girl, I love him. And he keeps telling me he loves me. He cut that girl off. She actually canceled because she felt like he wasn't interested in her. You going too deep into it. Don't even worry about her. Listen, where you at and where she at? Do y'all not be understanding what's going on here? Don't worry about her and why she cut it off and why this and that. And she felt like he wasn't. Listen, that's her business and that's his business. And it don't even matter because look at where he at now. It's about that. Where he at now and where she at. It don't matter why he cut her off. Oh, she feel like she not that interested. I don't give a damn. He with me now, okay? However they got separated, they got separated. Thanks. He over here now. That's all I be saying, okay? Okay, you said, okay, can we just ask, if I continue dealing with this man, will he be loyal and committed now that we're official? Because it really hurts, and I feel like I was so excited we were finally official, but then finding this out a time when I thought we were exclusive, it still felt like he cheated. Okay, so that's the thing about it. Well, let's ask Spirit that. But if this was before you were exclusive, feelings are not facts. And you could feel like he cheated, but that's not a fact. If you were not exclusive and you had agreements, terms and conditions, conversations that's supposed to be had once you make it official with someone, like, this is what we're doing, you and I, one-on-one, monogamous style, If that was not something that occurred, then you can't feel like, I mean, you could feel like however you want to feel, but I'm not going to say he cheated. But let's see. Will he be, what did you say you wanted to know? Will he be faithful, loyal? Let's go back over here. Will he be loyal and committed now that you are official? Will he be loyal and committed? Spirit says yes. For now. That can change. But Spirit says yes, and Spirit says for now. Spirit definitely put that for now out there. So Spirit says yes. For now. And it looks like he has a wondering eye too. Spirit says for now. Okay? But to him, he's like, now that we're official, he cut her off 100% apparently. But what the fuck? You said why for now? Because things can change. And he's the type of person, I don't want to say he gets bored quickly, but there's something there that's like, you know how like you have a shiny new toy and then you get so used to that toy, and then eventually over time you end up getting a new toy and it's like, oh, this is exciting, so let me shift my energy over here, shift my vision over here, let me, you know. So this is what Spirit is saying. That's why Spirit is saying for now, because he can drift off like dead ass. You can fuck around and find out. You'll remember that. You'll remember this conversation. I may not remember it, but you will. You really think he'll get bored? It's not what I think. This is not my personal opinion. This is not my personal advice. This is what Spirit is showing me. Okay? That's not what I want to see, and that's not what I want to think as a human. This is what Spirit is showing me. So this is not even about what I think. Damn, so maybe I should end it. Just come get a full love reading. We can get a full love reading, and then I'll pull a whole spread of cards and we'll look into his mindset. We'll see what he's thinking. We'll see what he really got going on. We'll see what his intentions are. We'll see where it's going to lead at for real, because a lot of times these people are lessons, and the sooner you learn the lesson, the quicker you can move forward to actually manifesting the person you were meant to be with for real. Anita wants to know, will I be in a relationship with Mark? Let's see what Spirit says. Will you be in a relationship with Mark? Anita, Spirit says no, you will not be in a relationship with Mark. Not as far as a romantic, committed relationship. Spirit says no. Also, when you guys are asking questions, try to be as specific and detailed as possible, because you can ask if you're going to get in a relationship with someone, and it doesn't mean that you'll have a romantic relationship. It could be a platonic relationship, and Spirit might say yes, and you may get excited and think that you're falling in love, and in reality they can just look at you as a friend. Mindy says thank you. Yes, book on the website www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. That does mean a lot though. Yes. So come and book your full love reading on the website, www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. Angela wants to know, Angela, will James and I reconcile? Let's see what Spirit says. Will you and James reconcile? Spirit says yes, you and James will reconcile. It may take some time, but you will. Use some love oil. Let me tell you something. You could bring their ass right back. And if you can't do it, that's what I'm here for. Use some love oil. I use my love oil every single day. But you know what? One thing I love about this love oil is, it's a universal love oil. Whether you're trying to manifest self-love because you want to love on yourself more. See, when I use my love oil, my man already in love with me, baby. So, I mean, I'm a whole witch. Everything I do is going to be drawing him closer in. Anywho, when I use this love oil, I use it for the intention of everywhere I go, people are just going to have such a loving energy. Like, that's one thing about it. It feels so good to go, like, anywhere I go, people want to take care of me. People want to do nice things for me. People want to help me. I just really feel so much love everywhere I go. People want to give me free things, nice things, you know. And that's because that is the energy that I make sure that I manifest on a daily basis from using my love oil, because this love oil will definitely put that type of energy and frequency around you. How do I get it? On my website, sweetheart. www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. If you go and follow my page, you can see my website on any of my posts about my tarot card readings, but it's www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. Will it only attract him? You put your intention into it. See, that's the thing about it. When you get the love oil, or even if you get the money oil because you want to manifest money, everyone has a different intention. You put your intention into it. I may be using this love oil because I want to spice up my relationship. I may be using this love oil because, you know what? I feel like I need some more self-love for real. I need a little boost. I need to pick me up. I may be using this love oil because I just want to put a love aura around me. So everywhere I go, it feels like people are just falling in love with me. So whatever your intent is, when you get your oil, put it in your hand. Feel the energy. Meditate with this oil. Connect with this oil. Put your intention into it. Set your intention. Feel the energy. Tell this oil what it's about to do for you, okay? Same thing with the money oil. Some people may be starting a business. Some people may be looking for a new job. Some people may want to get a promotion within their job. They may want to get a raise. They want to bring in more clients. Some people work off a commission, so they need their commission check to be big, huge, okay? So it just depends on whatever your intention is. So put your intention into the love oil, put your intention into the money oil. Even when you get crystals, whenever you're purchasing these crystal bracelets, set the intention. After you cleanse it, of course, cleanse it. Set the intention. What are you using this bracelet for? You know, when it comes to crystals, it's just like medication. You see how, like, with medication, there's one medication can be used for like 5 different conditions that are unrelated. Crystals have that same type of effect and ability. They can be used for multiple different purposes. You can use a let me give an example. An amethyst. You can use amethyst if you have an addiction and you need help controlling that addiction. You can also use amethyst if you are developing your psychic gifts and you're developing your spiritual gifts stronger. You can use it to help open up your third eye. You can use it for healing. You can use it for protection. So amethyst can be used in multiple different ways. It just depends on the intention you are setting when you are using it and receiving it. So it's the same thing with my money oil. Same thing with my love oil. And if you're smart, you'll get both of them, okay? But yes, go to my website, www.MissSerenityOasis.shop. Miss T Bubble says, hi, just subscribe. Can I ask about my boyfriend, Maynard? What do you see for us if he's devoted and long-term for me? Okay. What do you see for us long-term? Okay, so let me see what Spirit says. What's my cards? Oh, here they go. Here you are. Let's see what Spirit says. And thank you so much for subscribing. Let's see what's going on. Miss Berry, hola. Let me know if you have a specific question or if you want me to just pull a card for you. Let me know. You know what? Let me tell you something. This may not be a long-term thing, unfortunately. This is what Spirit is saying. And let me tell you, this is not the type of news and information that I'd like to give people, but I'm being very honest with you. This does not look like this is going to be a long-term situation. It looks like the two of you are not really made to be together long-term. Long story short, this may looks like it may just be a lesson. okay? And I know you may be like, oh, Miss Serenity, no, this is the love of my life. I done heard this is the love of my life story about 5 million times, okay? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been doing this for years on top of years. This is all I do all day and night, okay? This is my 9 to 5. I do love readings all the time, and whenever spirits tell someone, I know it may feel like it's all that at this moment, but long term, this ain't what it is. You take that information and you do whatever you want with it. Okay, just remember that Psychic Serenity already told you this. So when you know this, it's like, okay, so either you're gonna say, I'm gonna enjoy the moment and I won't be disappointed when it's time to get off the ride, or you can say, you know what, well, I'm gonna get off this ride now because I ain't got time to be wasting. Time waits for no man, and I don't want to waste mine. So don't get your feelings all wrapped up, all emotional into this relationship, into this situation. Like, don't do that to yourself. What makes you think that, though? It's not what I'm thinking. This is not my personal opinion. This is not my personal belief. This is what Spirit is showing me, okay? Now, what will be the problem that will cause the two of you not to be together is just that you're not really meant to be with this person long term. A lot of times we feel like we're compatible with people, but it's really just not what it's meant to be. See, the thing about life is that over time, sometimes people change. You know, like you could be with somebody for 20 years, but you're not meant to be with them for 30 years. Because you may change and this person may stay the same, and at that part of your journey, you're no longer meant to be together. But it just looks like this is what Spirit is showing me. It just looks like this is not something that's going to be long term. This is one of those situations that is like, enjoy the ride, you know? He said, oh, okay. It's new. I'm still seeing where things are going. Got you. Yeah, just have fun with it. But keep your options open. That's what Spirit is saying for sure. Keep your options open. Because a lot of times, some women, they will just get stuck on that one person, and then their options are not open, so they're looking at it like this is just it, and you know, I've been already talking to this person for this amount of time, or I've been dating this person for this amount of time, and I just feel like they're the one, and it's like, that means nothing. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're very welcome. And you can come get a full love reading, honey, and see which direction you should go in your love life. And if you're really ready to get out the dating field and out the dating market, then we could do a love spell, and I can assist you with manifesting whatever type of love you are looking for. I have done it multiple times for multiple clients. Some have gotten married, which I am very, very happy for them. You just have to be willing to listen to Spirit. If Spirit tell you to let somebody go because they're not for you, then you just got to let them go, because then you're blocking your blessings and you're holding on to them. And how you going to be holding on to them, but you looking backwards, but you can't see what's coming ahead of you. And you're holding on to them, so you are slowing down the progress for yourself to really meet the person who Spirit has for you for real. So you just got to be willing to listen. Sometimes it's not what we want to hear, but it's what we need to hear. You know? Maybe one of those type of situations. Sarah. Sarah, let me ask you a question. Were you thinking about going back to school, or either taking some type of class or some type of training or anything of that nature, Sarah? Let me know. What's going on? Where are you guys located? Where are you located? And if you see me looking back and forth, that's because I am live on multiple platforms and I'm using different devices. But make sure you're following me across all platforms, because I will randomly go live wherever I feel at any given time. And I am on Facebook. I have 2 Facebook pages. I have been neglecting my business page so much. I've been on my personal page which is at Psychic Serenity on Facebook. And then I have my Instagram at Psychic Serenity. And then I have my business Instagram and my business Facebook. Those are at Miss Serenity Oasis. You can find me on TikTok, YouTube at Psychic Serenity, or either at Miss Serenity Oasis. Just keep in mind, whatever page you find me on, just make sure that I have gone live directly from that page. Excluding Instagram, I no longer go live on Instagram. So yeah. But I do go live on Facebook. I do go live on TikTok. I do go live on YouTube. And I do go live on Bigo. And sometimes I'm pulling cards. Sometimes I'm just channeling spirit. Sometimes I have messages from your ancestors. Sometimes we just laugh and have a good time. Sometimes I do pendulum readings. So it just really depends on what spirit moves me to do. You know? But yeah, I am about to hop off of here soon. It's most certainly been a pleasure. Let me see. You said I'm kind of training now to progress my work. I'm in UK. Okay, got you. Because this is what Spirit is pointing out. I don't know if it's something like Spirit is saying when it comes to whatever training you're doing, you need to be more focused. But there's something around that training that Spirit is saying you need to pay attention to more, or either be more focused or like concentrate more, something of that nature. Like be more focused on whatever training that is that you're doing right now. Spirit is pointing that out. So it's very important. So keep that in mind, Sarah. But yeah, I'm about to hop off of here soon. Today is Wednesday. You know what? I'm probably going to come back on here on Friday. If I have some time, I will come back on here on Friday, whether it's throughout the day or at the end of my day. Like once I finish doing all my paid tarot card readings for my clients that booked on the website, then I come on here and I'm like, you know what? Let me just get out some of my energy just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because I like to reserve my energy for my clients that have booked on the website and that pay me for it, okay? But I'm like, yeah, I got some energy to spare. I got some energy to spare. I got some time to spare too. Time is very valuable over here. My time has to be compensated for. And I'm not even joking. Because time is extremely valuable over here to me. Aquila, hola, hello Aquila. Every time I see your name, I think about that movie. I think it's called Aquila and the Bee. I think it was like a spelling bee type of movie or something. One thing about me, I'll be watching movies and I do not be remembering half of anything that happened in the movie. In order for me to remember half of anything that happened in the movie, to watch that movie over and over, like multiple times. If I watch a movie once, even if I saw it 2 weeks ago, more than likely I won't even remember half of it. I will remember it was a good movie. I remember being like, damn, that's a good movie, but I don't remember half of it. I save my memory cells for things that are actually important to me for real. Everything else gets filed to the back. Aquila, how was your day today? Sarah says, yes, I'm finding it hard to focus. Okay, so that's why Spirit is pointing that out. Yeah, that's exactly why Spirit is pointing that out. If you've been finding it hard to focus, Spirit is saying you're going to have to try to find a way to do so. Think about the goal. Think about why are you doing this, you know? And just put all your time and energy and focus into what you're doing. Your day was a little stressful. Well, I hope that it gets better. And I hope that whatever it was that was the most stressful part has passed. I hope the most stressful part has already passed. I hope you've already gone through the eye of the storm. And I hope now you just get to relax and rejuvenate and replenish your energy and recharge and go to bed knowing that tomorrow's a new day and everything will be beautiful tomorrow, despite whatever circumstances, that you're still going to have an amazing day tomorrow because that's what you choose to do. Yeah, I work with the mental health patients. I'm okay now. Well, I'm happy that you're better. Shit, working with the mental health patients, sometimes that could actually turn you into a mental health patient for real. That's exactly why when you do certain jobs and you work around a lot of different energies, you need to make sure that you're cleansing yourself on a regular basis, because you have to release that energy and let it go. Because if not, then that energy can affect you. So keep that in mind. If you're working in places like hospitals, nursing homes where there's a lot of sick people, you're working in courthouses where you're seeing a lot of people coming and going and DMVs and, you know, just crazy energy, especially if you're an empath, you need to be cleansing yourself on a regular basis. You need to be cleansing your home. You need to be cleansing your car. A lot of people don't spiritually cleanse their car. When you're an empath, you are absorbing energy from other humans just from being out. You could be standing in a grocery store line behind someone whose energy is so just, they feel horrible. They're complaining the whole time. They on the phone and drama and they're draining. And by the time you leave, you agitated, aggravated, frustrated. You need to be cleansing your energy. You need to be cleansing your car spiritually. If you take sage and you use sage in your home, take that sage right in your car. Open up all the windows, open up the doors. Clean your car out first. Try to clean your home before you cleanse your home. Low vibrational energy loves to attach itself to clutter and dirt and filth. At least try to declutter as much as you possibly can. You need to have the energy being shifted around. Open up your windows. A lot of y'all don't even get fresh air into your homes. Open up your windows. Open up your doors. Clean up first. And then cleanse. You will feel a shift. You ever notice how good the energy feels when you have a clean house, or your car is clean, or you finally clean your room, or your closet out, and it just feels, the energy even feel better in your home? That tells you a lot right there. Just pay attention. That tells you a lot. Y'all wonder why you sitting there overthinking all day. Everything is cluttered. Everything around you is cluttered. If everything around you is cluttered physically, everything mentally is going to be cluttered as well. Just pay attention. Your thoughts are all over the place. Y'all need to really be organizing. You need to be releasing things that you're no longer using, including old emotions and feelings. Let's not even go there tonight. When I'm talking about releasing, yeah, physically too. Physically as well, but mentally and emotionally, yeah, I got a lot to release, for real. But yes, clean up first, declutter, throw the trash out, all of that. Open up the windows, open up the doors, sage out your home. You know, personally, I like to use sage, but that's just a starter for me, because one thing about sage is it does cleanse energy and it removes negative energy. But the thing about sage is that sage is like wiping the slate clean. It removes all energy. Okay, so that's the only thing about sage, is that when I use sage, I don't use it alone. I may, if I feel moved to sage our home, then I'll sage our home, but then I'll follow it up with an incense, maybe for love or for money or for open roads or for peace or for tranquility. You know, I will follow it up with a different incense, or I'll follow it up with Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo, especially the Palo Santo sticks. The incense. I love anything Palo Santo. I love Palo Santo because for me personally, I feel like it's a stronger energy than just the sage. Not only does Palo Santo remove negative energy, but it does bring in, oh no, my battery died on TikTok. But yeah, Palo Santo also brings in really good energy as well. So I love using me some Palo Santo. But after I sage, or even after I use the Palo Santo, I will still light other incense like a rose incense to bring love in. You know, if y'all looking for love, y'all need to have everything vibrating on the same frequency as love, including your mindset, including your energy. If you're trying to manifest love, but you angry all the time, you depressed all the time, you down, you sad all the time, that does not go together. You will not be manifesting the type of love that you truly are seeking when you're on a low vibration. You're going to draw and attract all of those leeches, those spiritual vampires that suck you dry, and you keep wondering, why am I meeting these same type of men? That's because you're already on a low frequency, so you're going to keep meeting men on that same frequency. You're looking for love in all the wrong places. That's why you keep meeting these type of people. They all the way down here, and you down here too. What you are attracting will tell you a lot about where your energy currently is. If you keep on attracting, if you got bad habits and you keep on attracting people who have the same exact bad habits, that's because you are still on that same type of frequency. You never notice that druggies always find other druggies. People that do drugs, they always find other people that do drugs. Just randomly. People who, I'm not joking, just think about the levels you've been on in life. I think about even a time where I was going through depression because my grandfather died, and I met somebody else going through depression because their grandmother died. And now we going through the same thing at the same time. You know, we are constantly manifesting and attracting people that are on the same frequency that we're on. So just pay attention to what you constantly are attracting and manifesting, because that's really showing you what frequency you're on. You may think you want a high frequency, but what you're drawing in consistently is telling you everything you need to know. Janisha, hola, happy Wednesday. Yes, I'm actually getting ready to hop off of here. So it's been fun, but I'm getting tired now. And like I said, the rest of the night is for me and my man, the love of my life. But yeah, I'm about to hop off of here and go take me a shower. Am I answering questions? I was answering questions. I'm no longer answering questions because I'm about to hop off. However, I do have a pendulum reading on my website where you do get to ask 3 yes or no questions. You can pay on the website. It's only $15. And I can text you. You can text me. Like I'll send you a text once I receive your payment within a certain time frame, because if it's in the middle of the night and I'm asleep, you have to wait until I'm awake, clearly. But yeah, if you have yes or no questions, please feel free to go to the website and book the 3 yes or no pendulum reading, and we can do it through text message, or we can do it through inbox message, DM message, whichever you prefer. If you want to book a full tarot card reading with me because you want to go deeper and you want to know what the fuck should you be doing in life at this point, you completely lost, you need a guide, you need somebody to hold your hand, I'm definitely here for you. My spirit team is here for you. Okay, I want to see you succeed. If you're in a dating world, or even if you're in a relationship and you really just don't know if you're wasting your time, you want to know if it's worth it, you want to know if you should go back, you want to know if you should stay, you want to know if you should be alone, anything relating to your love life. If you're single but you're ready to manifest and you want to know which direction you should go in as far as your love, or you just need help manifesting the love of your life, I'm here for all of that. I got a spell for that. But first and foremost, you have to get a reading done. If you feel like, oh my God, I can't live without my ex, I need to bring my ex back into the picture, I need your help, I got a spell for that too. But first, you're going to have to come and get a full tarot card reading done. I don't want to hear, oh, I got a reading done last week from Sheila. Listen, that don't have nothing to do with me. My spirits have to see what's going on. So before you inbox me and say, hey, Psychic Serenity, how much do you charge for a love spell? Book a tarot card reading first, and then at the end of our tarot card session, based off of whatever spirit says is needed for you, then we can discuss pricing. Then we can go from there. Because all of my pricing is based off of your situation, your circumstances, and what needs to be done for you. Okay? Anywho, thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm about to hop off. Love you. Good night.